Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Swenson Farms. It's been a little bit. If you guys are new to the channel, I'm Gage Swenson. We're a farm in north central Montana. We farm wheat, barley, peas, chickpeas, and lentils. But today we got something real special going on. Yesterday, Hall Master came out and they've got us a 2,000 bushel Hall Master, Elmer's Hall Master grain cart. Really appreciate it, guys. But the real story of today is there's three machines there, right? Those are our three, 45 foot, 45 foot, 50 foot. That's a 61 foot. And what machine around here that's red can run a 61 foot header? So now some of you are going to recognize this from a previous harvest video. The way that worked out was last year we got a call from our dealership that said, hey, we've got the only AF11 in North America with the only 61 foot McDon header in North America. Would you want to come out and film it? And so I was like, well, yeah, absolutely. And so that's where you've seen an AF11 on our channel. It was not on our farm. It was at the local dealership's farm. Now it is sitting on one of our fields on our farm, and we're gonna run it ourselves. So the other big news behind this whole day is we have a Deere X9 1100 coming today, which is Deere's biggest combine. And we're gonna put Case's biggest combine up against the Deere biggest combine today. In this field, we're cutting really nice big wheat. It's gonna be a fun day. Fun day. Oof. Check him out. That wouldn't be very fun to run through that thing right away. We got Peter out here, which is Case's combine guru. You ask that man anything about a Case combine, he'll have an answer for you off the top of his head. He's a crazy character. He's from Australia. Oh, look at that. He's even cleaning the windows. Isn't that nice of him? So this whole opportunity with the header and everything is brought to us by our local dealership, Torgerson's Equipment. Shout out to the Torgerson family, Aaron, Brian, Lynn, Eric, all you guys. Major shout out to you guys. They're the ones that really made this possible. And thanks, guys. This is freaking amazing. You guys got to keep in mind, our 230s are 2013 machines. This is, I think, a 2024 or 2025 machine. We're coming up like 12 years here. This is a massive upgrade. Our machines stock from the factory are 450 horsepower. This girl is 775. It is incredible. Not to mention, it is fully fitted with AFS harvest command, automation. It'll run everything for you. Auto height, auto tilt on the reel, auto height on the reel, auto tilt on the header, flex head. Look at that spout. Well, when you're dumping 5.6, something like that, bushels a minute, or a second, I mean. Holy cow, a 61-foot header on this combine looks like a 45-foot header on our machines. I don't know how to explain it to you guys, but it does. It doesn't look that big on this big a combine. Believe it or not, this AF11 with everything folded down is actually the same height as our 8230s right there. So like for our small shop that we have that those big things barely squeeze into, this thing will still fit. As far as I know, we'll confirm with Peter on this one. As far as I know, this machine is a complete rebuild model from anything Case's prior machines, from 9260s down to the 80, what was the first, like the 8010, I think that's what it is. 8010 all the way up to the 9260 are all about the same. This girl's a whole new revamp. That's the AF series for Case IH is what it's called. You have the AF11 being the biggest machine that they have. This is technically a class 11 machine. Classes are determined by the grain tank size and the horsepower, mainly. The X9, for example, stay tuned for later this afternoon. I'll give you some specs on that too. The X9, for example, is considered a class 10 machine. This being a class 9 machine, or a class 11 machine, is a much bigger machine than an X9 1100. Hence, it's got the 61-foot header on it. Now, let's get this show on the road. We're back, Swenson Farms. Braden here, and I am demoing an X9 green machine. It is my first time ever driving a green machine, at least the second day. Today's day 2. I was learning yesterday on it, how to do everything. But yeah, it's that's what we're up to today. X9, bringing the heat with some winter wheat. Hey, that rhymed pretty good. I didn't even plan that. Frontline Ag Solutions and the Wheeler family brought it up for us to try to demo back to back with that AF11 and give them a shot. Just two really honestly monsters against each other, and it was neat, really neat to see. 50-foot header, flex head, super awesome. Got the American flag flying, got the 280-230s cutting right next to it. It's gonna be pretty awesome. Signature edition, pretty awesome. Anyway, okay, welcome to the spaceship. This is a very new feeling, all of this is here. I got it started already for you, but okay, first views, first looks of everything. Console, window. My auger's already unfolded. I'm gonna unfold this thing, click that once, it says it's opening. Let's see what happens here. Oh yeah. Okay. Nope, don't want that. I gotta go through this here. This is all things I am not used to. No, not that. Lines, transmission, okay, get it out of there we go. Okay. Harvest automation, that's where we're at, that's what we're looking at. Everything looks great. We're letting it warm up a little here, but otherwise super cool. No, not that. It has a GPS map of our fields. They drew it up. We sent them the boundaries of the fields we're cutting here, of winter wheat, and they mapped it out. And this thing has cameras that predict and see as you're running the bushels, the moisture, help predict what's coming into the combine before it even gets there. Same with the satellite imagery. It is taking a picture of the field, seeing how much grain, I mean, like basically a population density, vegetation density as far as what to expect for when we're cutting it. This piece, a small piece we're on, we didn't actually get a satellite image of, but we did get
satellite image of that piece there and that piece there, and there's a lot of wheat left to go over there, and that'll be awesome. That's gonna cook. This is gonna cook over there. Just waiting for it to warm up a little and we'll be on our way.
Okay, it's been an hour or so. I've had a couple different...
John Deere guys take their time enough. We get both of them tomorrow. These guys don't want to leave.
Anyway, long story short, I've had a couple hours in it now with a bunch of salesmen. They've been in here meandering. Now that they're out, I can actually get a feel for this thing and actually tell you a little bit about it. Yeah, this is it. Case IH. AF11 combine, the biggest combine Case IH offers, with the biggest header on the market, a Pt.1 261, FD 261. It's a flex head. That is the big deal with this 61-foot header. Is usually headers that big aren't flex heads. This one is. So that being said, we're doing it. Cutting 107 bushel an acre right there, roughly 2,000 bushels an hour. 3 miles an hour with an 84% load there. I wouldn't put an AF9 on this kind of header, you know, if you're cutting big crops. But AF10 and a 61-foot header would probably be the setup. We got out there and looked at losses. It was hard to find literally one kernel. One kernel, it was hard to find. Awesome. So I'm doing it. I'm running an AF11 combine, which is just incredible, but here we are. So for those of you who are new to the Case IH AF series / 260 series, something that is new with them that I am really loving is the dual Pro 1200 monitors. Very, very, very cool. Along with the map, this is really, really wicked. You can do anything you want with this guy. You can tip it up. You can zoom in on our combine here, zoom in. You can see it driving by. It looks like Farming Simulator. If you know, you know. And then you can lock it on just like that, and it can sit there. It's really cool. These monitors are really, really awesome. So I really like the dual Pro 1200 just because you can, like I say, you can look at your different GPS lines right here. That's what I have this screen on right here. Otherwise you can see like different yield or whatever. Not John Deere guys are going to lose their mind and they're going to say, we've had dual monitors for however long. Yeah, we know. What's crazy to say about this machine is so far it is literally doing double the acres an hour that Braden's 50-foot header and Sierra's 45-foot header are. One 60-foot header is doing double the work. It is literally outcutting those two 8230s. It's making it work though. Like if I had an AF11, I would 100% be putting a 61-foot header on it because this is a tough cutting wheat crop.
Green and red, the clash of colors today. Of course it was yesterday. Wait till you see, guys probably have seen that footage, maybe, depending on the video, but there's Sierra. Yes, that is Sierra. Okay, doing good here. Headed over to the crop.
Hello everybody, I'm back. Now that I really have gotten rid of the salesmen, they aren't coming back for today anyway. I'm turned loose on this thing, and it's an animal. We switched varieties, and it's been pushing well over 2,000 bushels this whole time. We switched back to Bobcat, which is our main variety of wheat. This thing will eat wheat like crazy. 108 bushel at just about 4 miles an hour there. It will eat wheat like crazy. And this stuff's a little bit wet down. We're down in a coulee. It's a little bit wet. Here comes Dad. He's come to unload us with this sweet Hallmaster cart. Check this out. 567 bushel grain tank. Unreal. And on the side of the cart there, we're looking at the bushels we're putting on right there. So that cart's got 500 bushels on it, so he's got a real empty cart. Our sample looks good. Boy, this thing moves some grain. I will tell you what though, the massage seat this thing's got, oof. That's what makes a day go by. Oh, also, the chair swivels. I'm not used to that, but I can swivel this way a little bit and look out to the auger, and I can swivel back. It's not much, but it's the little things. So we're done unloading. I hit the stop unload button right there. He pulls away. The spout tips up by itself. I put the auger back in. We keep going. Disengage the GPS from the beautiful Pro 1200. With a 61-foot header, you gotta swing pretty darn wide. You don't need to crank it hard at all. And being case, we can have it revved up at full throttle, throw that header switch, fire the header back up, lock her back on GPS.
Hey James, here's fan belt, or on that combine there, the fan belts came off for some reason. The idler and everything seems free, but do you want to hop up there and take a look?
And we're back to cutting.
Okay.
There we go. Back to it. We've got all kinds of people out here. We've got John Deere reps. We've got Case IH reps. We've got Elmer's Hallmaster reps. We've got Grandpa, who's retired, but he can't help himself, come out and see the biggest, baddest combine in the area. One of the biggest, baddest combines ever made. But like I said, this is a little green down here. 103 bushels an acre, 2,500 bushels an hour, 14.1%. But that's our engine load at 3 miles an hour. The reason it's not keeping it fully maxed out is because we're on feed rate control, which is basically the complete automation of a Case machine. This machine is adjusting my header height, my reel height, anything you can think of with the header. It's a flex head, so it's tilting, the header's flexing, it can raise and lower the header if I want it to by itself. It's adjusting everything on the inside, my rotor, my pre-sieve, 2 upper sieves, my 2 lower sieves, my fan speed, my cage vanes, my spreader speed. This machine, like I said, has radar on the back, so it'll actually sense the standing crop out there, and it'll tell the spreader how far it needs to throw it to be able to get it to that edge of the crop. And it does it. Let me tell you, that spreader whips that grain out there. You don't want to be standing next to that thing. That thing's got some velocity when it throws it. Oh, there's Mom right there coming in her Suburban. That means supper's here, which means at the end of the field, yes, supper. Let's go. 2,600, 2,700 bushels an hour. Are we gonna break 28? I've seen it. I've seen this thing break 3,000 bushels an hour. It's not much, but it can do it. Oh my gosh, 112 bushels at 4.2 miles an hour. This thing is an absolute unit. Oh, we're pushing power. You can hear it grumbling. Absolute unit. With a 61-foot header. So let's do the quick math here, because I gotta hold you guys in one hand. I'll do the math for you. So any farmer out there that wants to figure out what kind of acres an hour you're doing, we're doing 4.2 right now. 4.2 times 61, which is the size of the header, times 12, divided by 100. That's the dividing factor. 30.744 acres an hour. So we're doing just about 31 acres an hour. Now we're doing 4.7. So we're doing well over 30 acres an hour. 2 of these machines will, without a doubt, outcut our 3 8230s, hands down, no problem. They would give 4 of our 8230s a run for their money. It would be very, very close. Look at that 2-section reel right there. Terrible. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not color bashing, guys, I promise. I just like to give the other machines crap because, well, Case is the best, duh. So, like I said, through wondrous works and blessings from the Lord and whatever else you can think of, here they are. Case IH's biggest, baddest combine on the market, head to head with John Deere's biggest, baddest combine on the market. Right there it is. X9 1100. I don't know jack shite about X9s or John Deere's. It's got a 50-foot Hydroflex header on it. It looks like a sweet machine, I'm not gonna lie. It really does look cool. Ooh, signature edition. I see you, Pat. I see you. Well, when you're the owner of the John Deere dealership in Montana, I suppose you probably should. And then there's just that. That's just a little bit wild. Okay, you guys, it's time to choose a side. Are you taking the red pill or are you taking the green pill? Which one? Everybody's got smiles from ear to ear. We've got the John Deere dealership here. We've got the Case guys here. We've got the Elmer's guys here. We got the drones in the air. Dad can't help himself. He's gonna show James all about that cart and then he's gonna come ride with me and then he wants to see this red one in action. So that's who we gotta convince if we want to keep it. The moment you guys have all waited for. It is after supper. We've got a straight stretch of wheat. We've got an AF11 and we've got an X9 1100. AF11 has a 61-foot header on it. X9 1100 has a 50-foot header on it. We want to do a side-by-side comparison. See which one wins. There's every part of me that wants to win. Even though I'm in a green machine. Okay, here we go. Gotta make it fair. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, this is weird. Okay, I'm waiting. Alright, time to let it in. Front row. See you guys at the end.
Oh.
So did I.
Uh-oh.
Me too. That's what I had. I hit heavy and it was like, oh crap. even touching it. I'm just hanging loose in the cab
going head to head.
Uh-oh. Starting to gain some ground here.
Hey, you guys, is this combine supposed to be running down here?
No.
Jerry is always on it, man. Considering you have a 61-foot head, that is crazy. But with the 61-footer, it's not even, it's like the total different league.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Ruh-roh, Raggy. This is
YouTube gold right here. This is YouTube gold.
Uh-oh, we're bogging.
Consider we're doing like 4,500 bushels an hour right now. I'm doing about 2,000, well, this is showing about 1,800.
This is showing 2,300.
I'll say it's close. I mean, if it was a 250 footers, that would be the best, you know, comparison, but it would not be close. You guys would be, I'd be seeing your dust is all.
It would be, wouldn't it? It would not be close if it was 250.
No, it wouldn't even be. That's what they're talking about. He's on the phone with him. He doesn't have it on the speaker for some unknown reason, but if this machine had a 50-foot header, this thing would be at the other end of the field by now.
The fact I'm not ahead, honestly, is surprising to me, but...
There she goes. This thing will chew.
I think I'm in heavier weight, that's what's happening. I'm in some heavy weed over here. This looks, you guys look light over there. It's close, I will say it's close. Your guys' looks drier over there. 70 bushel weeds in this coulee.
And the old
Show the
AF11 is taking a lead, 84 bushel. Slowly pulling away.
Okay. Yeah, this is okay. Oh, I gotta slow down. This is not gonna be good. Yeah, this is not gonna happen. Yeah, this is giant wheat though. I hear you.
Guess who took the lead? Guess who won the race? Is there honestly any doubt? Whoever doubted it? Of course it was Big Red. Okay, everybody, so first and foremost, I'm gonna go in line of how things started. Huge shout out to Jay, the Elmer's guy. Thanks so much for letting us keep this cart for 2 days. We are only supposed to demo it for 1 day, but Jay is the man demoing in our area. And he was the one who pulled some strings along with Frontline Ag to let us keep this cart for another day to put the AF11 and an X9 1100 on it. So Jay,
Thank you.
thank you. We sure appreciate it.
It's beautiful seeing all
It
these
is. It really was awesome. So awesome. And then secondly, foremost, the AF11 is what showed up next. Huge, huge, huge shout out to Torgerson's Equipment, our local dealership in Etheridge, Montana. They made this possible along with Case IH. Very, very thankful for that. That machine is an absolute monster. Absolute monster. That thing will cover 80 bushel wheat, 90 bushel wheat at 5 miles an hour. No problem. It is absolutely unbelievable. Moving on to the next item that I haven't shown much of because it recently just got here is this new John Deere X9 1100 Signature Edition. This is one of Frontline Ag's, our local John Deere dealerships. This is one of their personal machines that they ran. They got greened out. We called them up. They said, absolutely, we're greened out. We'll haul you a machine up today. And they did. Here it is. It's running. Pat Wheeler is his name. He came out and set it all up with us. Absolutely amazing. Cannot thank you, Frontline Ag and the Wheeler family enough, along with the Elmer's group, along with the Torgersons. So thankful for this opportunity. And here it is. That's it. The green, the black, and the red. So once again, I just can't say thank you enough to everybody who made this possible. Our operators, our harvest crew, everybody who came out to Deere today. The Wheeler family came, Peter from Case IH came, Torgerson guys came out. I just really cannot say thank you enough. Honestly, I just cannot. Absolutely amazing, this opportunity. This is a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to have the two biggest combines from each manufacturer here with us today. Cutting wheat that's dry with a beautiful sunset with no wind. And most of all, praise the Lord. He is the one who makes everything good happen. Awesome. Let's go cut some acres. Let's do it. I will gladly keep running this AF11. He said he will gladly run that X9 for a while. Works for me.